Hi everyone, Julie here from Nourish Balance Thrive again. We're kind of hustling bustling out the door to get to Canada. We're hitting the road today to drive up there for the BC Bike Race. But I just wanted to take a quick couple of seconds and just show you how I'm packing our food for this trip. It's a 3-week journey. We'll be staying with friends along the way and we'll have plenty of opportunities to shop, but I wanted to kind of prepare a few things that I knew would get us through at least the first 4 days of driving up there, and maybe a little bit beyond. I definitely utilized my vacuum sealer this time, and I don't know if you've heard me talk about it before, but I use it a lot when we travel. I'll show it to you here. This is it. It's just a little food saver. Don't mind my messy house. But what I did was I prepared some broth that I froze, and I also prepared 1 or 2 servings of meat that I froze, and I also am bringing some of the U.S. wellness meats. And those are all frozen. So I vacuum sealed them so they wouldn't leak when they started to thaw. And I put them in the bottom of the cooler so that they can act as like an ice pack as we're traveling. So I've got the frozen broth in some big Ziploc bags in vacuum sealed bags as well. I also made some broth that's ready to go, but I also put it in vacuum sealed bags. So I've got a big bag of multi-packet individual use broth packs. I've got a quiche that I made and I cut up into squares and then vacuum sealed kind of serving sizes for us for the next couple of days. And then I also pre-prepped some vegetables so it makes it easier for me to cook dinner and just throw something in a pan. So I chopped some zucchini and I vacuum sealed that. I chopped some peppers and some fennel. And I cleaned and blanched a bunch of green beans and I vacuum sealed those as well. I also did, like last time I did when we went to Iceland and I showed you that video, I made a big batch of burgers. And I vacuum sealed all of those, so those should last a really long time. And I did make a big batch, like a 7-bone chuck roast. I did that in the pressure cooker, and I froze 1/2 of it. Actually, I froze 1/3 of it. I vacuum sealed another 1/3 of it, and we had a 1/3 for dinner the night that I made it. So that's kind of the gist of it. As we get ready to go out here the door, I'm just going to pack up the cooler. I'm going to pack some snacks that we'll have with us in the car today. And that's it. But I just wanted to show you kind of how I use the vacuum sealer when I'm doing kind of longer hauls, but also to just make my life a little bit easier when we're in the van so I can dole out single servings and have some veggies prepped so I don't have to do so much chopping when we're on the road and we're not stationary for very long. So I hope you guys have a great July. We'll probably do another video recap on our way throughout the race, but we'll see you on the flip side. Bye.